The Lunch with Doug podcast is produced by the Music Exerbia Project, and this episode is made possible by these area sponsors. The Boutique Marketplace and Second Edition Shop, both located at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Bistro at 1249 South Garrison Avenue, Carthage, Missouri. Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street in Nevada, Missouri, or call 417-381-1077. The Main Square Cafe, located at 121 North Main in Nevada, Missouri. The Gamers Fusion, 617 East Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri. Verco Apparel, located at 112 North Cedar Street in Nevada, Missouri. Impact Graphics, 417-283-2056. The Nevada Tobacco and Liquor Store, 125 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Nevada Coin, 123 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. And the Red Cherry Alley, coming soon to 123 West Cherry in Nevada, Missouri. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. All right, folks, welcome back to another great episode of Lunch with Doug, the podcast, the radio podcast. Today, an exciting episode because I'm doing this on TikTok as well as the podcast. So they're seeing behind the scenes on TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok right now, you're seeing the microphone, the magic podcast microphone. In the background, you see Ringo's drum right there. That was Ringo played here from the Liverpool Legends. He autographed it for me. So that's exciting. I was live for my first time on TikTok last night, so I was really excited about that. I didn't want to go live on the TikTok video today because, I was actually recording this. I'm recording this way early in the morning, so you're not going to hear this episode. Well, you will on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, you'll see it when it gets done. It'll come up rather quickly, like 5 o'clock in the morning. But the episode will drop everywhere else. It'll drop at 11 a.m., okay? Essentially, right around 11 a.m. That's about when I drop the episodes. So with all that said, yesterday, we reached the first, it's like a monumental TikTok place where you can actually go live on TikTok. So I finally got enough followers to where I was able to do that. And I've been kind of excited wanting to do that for a while now. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I'm going to talk and play music. So that's going to be fun. So I played some songs. And then, of course, I don't know how it all works. I think you got to catch it live. So then there's a highlights of it that came up on TikTok. So you'll see the highlights, but you don't see the whole thing. Because I was live for like a whole hour. And it was fun. I met a lot of new people. So if you're one of the new people that subscribed or followed or whatever they call it here on TikTok, or on TikTok, depending on where you're seeing me, this simul thing, craziness. I feel like I'm schizophrenic here. I'm on TikTok and I'm on the podcast. I don't know, but I said that I would talk about this event more in detail, and then the highlights didn't even have anything about it. So we definitely have to have another video. So we are talking about the event that's called Meet the Teologist. Do you guys know what a teologist is? I know, it's freaking fantastic. It's somebody who makes tea, man. They are, an ologist. They mix tea, man. They make real tea. Loaded teas, but when we say loaded teas, they're not loaded. That makes it sound like a mixed drink. It's not a loaded tea like that. It's got healthy stuff, good stuff. So we're talking about the event that's going to happen on Wednesday in good old Nevada, Missouri. Wednesday from 4 to 7 p.m. Wednesday, December 13th. Okay, so mark your calendars now. I know that's literally tomorrow if you're listening to this on time. But, we got to get you built up. We got to get you excited about this. So Wednesday, 4 to 7 p.m., Main Square Cafe, 121 North Cedar Street, fantastic downtown square of Nevada, Missouri, folks, on the historic Jefferson Highway route. So you've heard me talk a lot about that too, so it's right there. Historic downtown, cool place. So it's Meet the Teologist, and the teologist's name, we will, I guess we'll just close that now. No, I'll read it in the description. So I'll tell you the teologist. So it's Meet the Teologist and the owner of the shop. It's a pop-up event. Those are very trendy. Pop-up events. It'll be popping up, folks. They have a store. But it's downtown Nevada, and it's more of a pop up. I mean, they're doing different things. It's really cool. This is kind of the new wave of how food trucks are operating, and how a lot of the small businesses in the smaller towns have to operate, because a lot of the small business owners have to do more than one thing. I feel this too. Me, as a small business owner myself, I can confess to you, I mean, I've got a part-time job too. I've got a really good part-time job. I work at the college, and I have a very exciting part-time job, really, and it feels like a full-time career, really it does. But at the same time, so I have to work around things that are there. Those priorities have to be taken care of first and foremost, because you're working for someone and they have expectations. And so you work around that, then you work around your family's schedule, and they have things that are going on, and there's other schedules that are involved in your life before you can get down to being a business owner, but you still have to have that, still has to seem like a main priority, right? I'm moving fast today. Are you following me? You're still with me? Okay, I hope you are. Basically, because I'm at the 5-minute mark, I got to get out of here at 10. We can't stay too much longer. This episode's long already. I like to keep my episodes around 10 minutes long for your convenience and your attention because I know you're busy, man. It's busy, and your lunchtime might be short. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so back to the business owner thing. So then, and you're doing these multiple things, you gotta really work that around. And sometimes it's just impossible to be everywhere at once. So you've got to say, okay, this week I have got to be gone. I apologize. We just can't be there because we have to be somewhere else. And when you're running your own business and you are the worker, the owner, the CEO, the everything, you can't be two places at once. So that happens a lot in small businesses. So don't take that as a bad thing and an inconvenience. Get more excited about when the businesses are doing their pop-up events and their special things. So meet the Teologists going on at the Main Square Cafe, 121 North Cedar Street, Nevada, Missouri. On the square, folks, Wednesday, December 13th from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. Meet the Teologists, pop-up event at Main Square Cafe, folks. Exciting news for tea lovers. I'm reading this now. This is the exciting description of the event that it's on Facebook. And while you're on Facebook, if you're over there checking it out, check in that you're going to go to the event, and make sure to like the page, the Main Square Cafe page, and while you're there, of course, like Lunch with Doug and the Dangerous Doug Harper pages, both of those. And if you're feeling real froggy, go over to Local Ear Magazine too and like that one. We need all the likes we can help. Okay, that's a lot of work, I know. So exciting news for tea lovers in Nevada, Missouri. This Wednesday, Main Square Cafe is the place to be for a unique pop-up event, folks. Our teologist, her name is Alicia. She'll be crafting signature loaded teas. From now, those loaded teas are powered by PerX. It's PerX, P-E-R capital X, okay? You can look that up. It's a brand that's known for its quality and energizing ingredients. These loaded teas are delicious fusion of teas, vitamins, minerals, the PerX supplements, all mixed to perfection to provide you with a healthy lift. And they're made with filtered water. These teas are not only a range of healthy benefits, but they also ensure optimal hydration. Mark your calendars, 4 to 7 p.m. Gather your friends and indulge in the cozy ambience. This place really is cool. It's a really cool little place. The cozy ambience of the Main Square Cafe while enjoying the tea that's loaded with goodness, folks. But what exactly is a loaded tea? We talked about this a minute ago. It's more than just your average cup of tea. It's a beverage that features a cocktail of supplements, okay? A range of purported health benefits from mental clarity to metabolism boost to hunger suppression. These teas are often based on a combination of tea, vitamin, minerals, and various nutritional supplements. You can kind of tell her what you're wanting. Hey, do I want to be energized? Sometimes I have to tell her to do half energy because these things really get me geared up. I'm talking right now like I've been drinking one, kind of. So I'm channeling the tea vibes, even though I don't have one yet. Okay. All right. So it's the perfect opportunity to enjoy the classic atmosphere of Main Square Cafe while giving yourself a midweek boost with their deliciousness of healthful Loaded Teas. So invite your friends and join them from 4 to 7 p.m., an evening filled with delightful teas, and they're sure to elevate your week. Don't miss out this midweek delight, this pop-up event. Also, as I mentioned in my live cast, I'm going to come down with my guitar. It's real casual, small place. I'll have the acoustic guitar at some point. I'll pop in after 5. I'll be around, sing a few songs, or just having some fun. Or if you don't want to listen, just booming and throw me off. But anyway, I'll be around there because it's one of the places I like to stop after work. When I'm kind of going down, I need another, because oftentimes after regular work, I have to do other things, more work. So I go to my office, where I'm at now, the Office Podcast Studio. And a lot of times I write podcasts and make TikTok videos and all these other things that have to go with that. I have to write songs. I have rehearsals. Everything that goes with Doug life. You've seen the TikTok. And if you're listening just on the podcast, go to the TikTok, follow the TikTok Lunch with Doug, and check out this very video of me creating this episode. Thanks for spending your lunchtime with me. This episode is made possible by these area sponsors. The Boutique Marketplace and Second Edition Shop, both located at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Bistro at 1249 South Garrison Avenue, Carthage, Missouri. Harry Frog Graphics, 150 North Commercial Street in Nevada, Missouri, or call 417-381-1077. The Main Square Cafe, located at 121 North Main in Nevada, Missouri. The Gamers Fusion, 617 East Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri. Verco Apparel, located at 112 North Cedar Street in Nevada, Missouri. Impact Graphics, 417-283-2056. The Nevada Tobacco and Liquor Store, 125 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Nevada Coin, 123 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. And the Red Cherry Alley, coming soon to 123 West Cherry in Nevada, Missouri.